high-octane show has so many magical curves and swerves racing our way, it's ludicrous. Can our Let's give the green light to the fast and furious minds of magic, Penn and Teller! Teller's world-famous magic show will be a dream come true for most people. And if they fool Penn and Teller, that's exactly what our first magician will get to do.
When you design a character, you're playing with people's expectations of you. Depending on what character I'm doing, it makes me more brave. For example, I won the all-time record for holding a lit fire torch in my teeth. The record is in the book under my name, but it was the power that those characters give me that really got it. When I put on these personas, people treat me totally differently. The character I'll be doing for Fool Us is inspired by Mae West and Eartha Kitt, all those amazing, powerful women of this gone-by era. I created that from something that was truly inside me. I'm still blown away by how little control I feel like I have. Like when she takes over, I'm just a little voice in the back of my head waiting for her to finish her show. The real reason I'm here is to introduce the world to Lucy. You want to meet her? Showtime, darling.
Please welcome Lucy Darling.
Thank you so much. I'm so very excited to be here. Oh my. You are such a handsome crowd. You're so handsome. And you're so handsome. And you're so handsome. And I'm sure you have a lovely personality. Well, I simply adore magic. Although I do think the word magic is slowly being taken away from us magicians by all these as-seen-on-TV advertisers. I mean, really. Magic eraser? Well, I don't think so. Magic marker? Absolutely not. Magic bullet? No. Not only is it not magic, it's not even a bullet. Darling, do you know what it does?
Blends things, I think.
It makes smoothies. The least magical of all the beverages. You know, I tried putting a deck of cards and a rabbit inside one time to be sure. No. I don't understand all of this. I mean, magic dry cleaning, magic car wash, magic delivery that takes 14 days. Well, that's hardly magic. If it were magic, it would look like this. Oh my! Our package has arrived. What is it? What is it? What is it? Well, it's just an order form. For books. Boo. Darling, what's your name?
Steven.
Steven, darling, may I ask you a question?
Sure thing.
Can you read?
I can.
Excellent. Would you do me a favor and pick a book there, perhaps one you recognize?
Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Let's go with that one. Oh, or you could pick 50 Shades of Grey. Who's that for? Interior designers with depression? But no, we're going to go with Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Is that okay with you?
Sure thing.
Now, I understand with magic delivery, all I have to do is hold the bag open to the sky, and the book shall simply fall from the heavens. All right, I sense you're a bit skeptical. But let's get into the fun of it, shall we? Everyone wiggle your fingers at the bag. Stop it, it's too ticklish. Don't do it. Steven, stop. One, two, three. Steven, is that it? Steven, it's about magicians. Who I simply adore magicians. You know, I must thank you all very much for being so very kind. Oh, so very kind to me today. I can honestly say I found each and every one of you charming. Thank you.
Lucy Darling! you've been performing?
Well, I have been performing this way, if you know what I mean, for about...
As Lucy.
As Lucy for about 2 years, just under 2 years. I did it for the first time at the Melbourne International Magic Festival. I had never done anything this elaborate, and I must say, everyone I mentioned it to thought it was a terrible idea and I should never do it. And so I thought, you know what I'll do? I'll go to the other side of the planet, and then if no one likes it, no one will ever find out. And out of 65 other acts that were at the festival, I won the award for Best Comedy Magic Show.
Wow.
So everyone found out.
That's fantastic. And sometimes you might not be Lucy.
Yes, sometimes I'm other people. I'm a whole bunch of different magicians, you see.
Well, this is great, because then you can just come back as different people.
That is true. I have worked at the same event as several different people and had the people booking it not notice.
All right. Well, now, back to Lucy. Let's find out what Penn and Teller thought.
Well, we've known you for years, and this is the first time we've met Lucy. It's a pretty great thing. We mostly know your sideshow stuff.
Yeah, that's
all
correct.
Of that forever, yeah. But this is a great act. The magicians don't talk all the time about characters, and yet really committing to one is always a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Thank you.
And it was it's a great act, and also it was educational, you know, because I consider myself a fairly well-read fellow, and I always thought that the Goblet of Fire came out in the winter. I was almost sure to come out in the winter, like around Christmas time. But now I see it was a very popular book, and it came out in the spring and then again in the fall, didn't it? It came out both those times. And there, after all, I thought it was in the winter, you know? That was the thing that confused me. It's a great routine.
Thank you very much. Darling, I do think I have been had. But if the boys are very good, perhaps they can have me again sometime.
Oh, please, please.
Okay, well, so you didn't fool them, but you certainly entertained us. Thank you, Lucy Darling. Thank you. More Fool Us is on the way, so sit tight. That goes for you too, Penn and Teller. Don't move. Let's see if the two hands of this next magician are faster than the four eyes of Penn and Teller.
I'm Nestor Hato, I'm from France, and I'm a card magician. Magic teach you how to be curious. I want to learn origami. I tried martial arts. I tried play billiards. I practiced juggling. I tried many things and always come back to magic. Magic never bored me. When you start to learn this really hard move or really hard technique, at the beginning you feel like it's impossible. But at the end, when you really know how to do it, it's like riding bicycle. I have a trick, one special trick that fools some really famous magician, really known, some big heroes of mine. Every magician likes to be fooled, even Penn and Teller. Good evening, everyone. Penn, Teller, my heroes, I have a present for you. Please, would you mind to join me on your stage? And let's give them a big round of applause. Wow, so happy to meet you. So nice to meet you. So, there it is. First, I'd like to talk about the luck, la chance. And, Penn, let's try something cool.
Okay.
As I riffle the pack like this, you tell me stop. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Stop.
Stop here. Look, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, and 4 of a kind. The 4 king for the Frenchman. But do you know what I like the most about getting lucky? You never know when it will happen. It is surprising. And when you get it, it feels like magic. Watch. Crazy. Like real magic.
Oh, nice.
But this only proves that the harder you work, the luckier you get. Let us really experiment the luck. Go, shuffle, and maybe Teller, would you mind to put your index finger just like so? And don't move, never, ever. Did you feel something interesting? I just gave you the power of luck. But don't go wild. It doesn't stay long. Look, all what you have to do is to touch 4 cards as I'm spreading the pack. But let's do this less down. Okay? Ready? You just touch how the card come. This one, perfect. Another one. Which one? Okay. Another one. Third one. Here. Perfect. And the last one. Nice. Fair? Good.
Seems it so far.
Look, no move, no skill, nothing in my hand. You've touched 4 cards, let's see. Should be 1 aces, 2 aces, 3 aces, 4 aces. Wow! Formidable! Isn't that crazy? It even fooled myself. But there is only one problem. People never believe me. And do you know what I'm always telling? Do it again. Okay, so shuffle and Penn. It's your time to get lucky.
Okay, good.
Can you put your finger like so?
Again.
Again? Taylor, I'm so sorry. It's gone. Forever. Ever. Penn?
I'm ready.
I got the pack. You got the power. Let's go. Let's see how it goes. You touch 4 cards. Go ahead. This one. Another one. Nice. Oh, this one. Last one. This one.
Yep.
All right. Look, stare at me. Don't blink. Just for be sure. There is no aces on the bottom. There is no aces on the top. I mean, I'm not trying to help you. No break. No turtle. And still nothing in my hand. Only 4 cards. Oh! Again. 4 aces. Wow! Félicitations! You're the lucky winner. This time, just by your side, as I dribble the card, call it stop. Ready? And nothing fancy, just for you. Nothing fancy. Here, look. No ace. Isn't fun? Isn't that fun? You can't get aces anymore. No luck, no ace. Look, try again, just for fun. Again. Here, no ace. But Ben, you got the power, isn't it? Go ahead, say stop wherever you want.
Stop.
Stop here. The 6 of ace of hearts. Maybe here? No, no. I told you, it doesn't stay long. But this is Vegas, right? Let's go for the card of a last chance. And maybe, Alison, would you mind to call stop?
Okay, stop.
Stop here. And Alison, wow, King of Spades is a good card. But it's not an ace. No ace, no luck. But what if luck is believing you're lucky? Luck is magic. One more time, look at these 4 cards. Don't blink and believe. And let's gamble. It works. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you.
And to do it right there with them just for
Yeah, we were so close. Yeah.
That's intimidating.
Yes, that's really intense.
They're very, very quiet watching you. I think that means they're confused.
Sure?
I don't know. It means I'm confused. Yeah. So do you do this trick in front of professional magicians all the time?
Actually, that's my special trick I like to do for magicians.
Why?
Because usually they don't get it. So I love to do this trick.
And who are your magic heroes?
One of them, actually, for me, the top one is like David Copperfield.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. Penn and Taylor, of course, I'm following them since many years. It's like, what? I can't believe we're there, you know?
All right, well, let's see if the boys figured out how you did your trick.
Okay.
Penn, tell her.
Okay. First of all, great routine. I almost want to skip over that because I'm so nervous about the rest of it. But it's a wonderful act. We loved it. It looked beautiful. Looks so magical. I mean, it's exactly what you want out of magic, for things to turn into other things, for cards to turn into other cards, for random cards to turn into important cards is a wonderful thing. Now, I'm going to go through everything we've got here. It's going to be a little bit tough because it's hard to speak in code and cute little things when you're speaking English as a second language, but I'll do my best. It seemed to me that I saw, and it seemed pretty clear to me, that there were several moments in the routine when I saw you holding out a block of cards. And that's all we have. You fooled us.
You won't believe what we have for you when Fool Us returns.
One epic event. The iHeartRadio Music Festival 2019, featuring Chance the Rapper, Camila Cabello, Miley Cyrus, Mumford & Sons, Halsey, and many more. Hosted by Ryan Seacrest, the iHeartRadio Music Festival 2019 two-night event starts Wednesday, October 2nd, only on the CW.
Welcome back to Fool Us. One magician already scored a win against Penn and Teller, and the game isn't over yet.
I'm a Spanish magician, but I live in Leipzig in Germany. And there I adapted a theater for close-up magic. I'm pleased to say it's been a real success. When I was rehearsing 4 years ago, I leapt from a balcony to create an effect and broke my back. I nearly died and could have been paralyzed forever. But I know I could never live without magic. In Spain, lunch is the social high point, with people meeting in cafes to talk about art, politics, and of course, about magic. Tonight, I will be doing magic as a tribute for Segovia, Spain, and I'm not gonna fall on my back this time.
Here to perform magic with me and everyone else is Alfonso Rituerto.
So, Alison, I've got a coffee maker here, but this trick isn't about coffee. It's more about the magical ingredient that makes coffee wonderful. Sugar. And tiny. But let me use a little bit more. Why not? Now. 1 cup. And I'm full of sugar. I know. Take a look inside. Why not? Yes.
Whoa.
I'm gonna clean this a little bit for you. I said, let's keep listening. Why not? We listen now. That's the sound of a coin in a cup. And that's the sound of a cup without a coin. Why not? How to get back the sound in the cup. Like this. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Important. But let me do it with you a little bit more personal, okay? Please grab one of these coins.
Anyone?
Yeah, okay. The second one. And I have here a pen for you. And what I would like you to do is to take this coin and sign it in both sides. Put your signature in both sides. You know, I did all this trick just to ask you for an autograph. Please don't put it close to the sugar. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. Let me show you what I told you when I said that you should not put your coin near the sugar. Now. And it's gone. Thank you. But the thing is, I don't really know where it is when this happens. Maybe if you like to put your fingers inside.
In there?
Yourself. Okay. Take a look.
What?
And please take a look. Is that the coin that just vanished? Is that the coin with your signature?
Yes!
For real? Then show it everybody, please. And did you like what you see?
Yes!
Then, please join me for a cup of warm coffee with a little bit of sugar.
Alfonso Retuerto! How did you come up with the trick?
I'm always around coffee. I'm with friends, drinking coffee, talking about ideas, and always with a coin in the hand. And then it was about how can I put these two objects together.
What part of Germany do you live in?
I live in Leipzig. It's a great town.
And did you go to Germany to study magic?
No, I went to Germany to study philosophy.
And does philosophy help you with magic?
Well, of course, I think every background helps. Philosophy, art, history, what my mother said when I was a child. I mean, everything, yeah.
All right, well, let's see what Penn and Teller can help you with as well. Penn, Teller.
Nice act.
Thank you.
Looked really good. Looked really, really good. You know, whenever we see a draped table, we worry that there's someone under it.
Yes.
There isn't.
No.
Don't think you made us think that. You didn't. This act is it looks so good on you. We see a lot of people do stuff that goes back to Slidini.
Yes.
And you're just the most natural and comfortable in the kind of things you have to do there. I mean, we just lapped it up. It was just great. It was like made me want to have a cup of coffee there. Yeah. And I have a coffee maker too, but it's more modern. Mine has a switch right on it. Yours has a switch too, but it's a little harder to see on the coffee maker. And everything in that act is important. I mean, everything.
Yes.
The sugar, the coffee cup, the table, the coffee maker, everything is important to making that trick work. And we just loved it. It's so good to see the Slidini stuff done right. But I think I threw a few things at you to give you an idea we were following you a bit.
Of course, yes.
Is that enough for you? Did they figure it out?
It's of course enough, yes.
Oh, well,
great.
Thank you. Alfonso Retuerto. More magic when Foolish returns. Stay close. And just like that, we're back. Let's meet Penn and Teller's next possible fooler.
We are the digital illusionists. We do magic with digital technology, iPads, drones, virtual reality.
There's a double act. It just works that Keelan's very techie,
While Matt is a wonderful mind reader,
but I also really get a kick out of making people laugh.
while I sort out some of the tech issues. Arthur C. Clarke says great technology is indistinguishable from magic, and we bring that into our show as well.
We specifically created this trick for Penn and Teller, and we're really excited.
Yeah, and we hope to fool two of the greatest minds in magic.
Put your hands together for Keelan Laser and Matt Daniel Baker, the digital illusionist.
Ladies and gentlemen, Penn and Teller. Now, it has been said that we have two lives these days. We have our physical life in the real world, and we have our digital lives on social media, the lives we want everyone to perceive us as having, which unfortunately is often an exaggerated version of the truth.
He's right. I'll be the first to admit to taking a selfie in a first-class seat on an aeroplane and then going back to my real seat on the other side of the curtains. So with that in mind, we created a video prediction of a made-up social media vacation, and we uploaded it to Instagram over 2 months ago.
That's right, it's our prediction that is date-stamped back in time, and it is one that cannot be changed. Now, we have a list on this tablet of every single country on the planet represented by their national flag. And over here, we have 6 random objects commonly associated with going away on a trip.
Now, of course, we need some people to help us make some very important decisions. So we thought we'd ask for the help of a third world-famous double act. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause for Mr. Terry Fader and Winston, the impersonating turtle. Winston, welcome.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't get out much.
Not yet. Well, he's out now.
Yes, I am. This is great. What do I need to do?
Now, would you help us with a magic trick?
Of course.
Perfect. Now, we need you to choose a random country. Now, if I was to ask you to name a country, the chances are you may be drawn to certain types of countries. For example, the United States, your home country. Or because of our charming British accents, you might be more inclined to go to the United Kingdom. But we need this to be completely random. So what I need you to do, Terry, is just to scroll up or down on the iPad.
Okay, can I use my hand? Yeah, go ahead. Oh, my goodness. I bet you guys don't know how Terry's doing this. I'll give you a hint. There are no wires involved at all. Okay, well, here we go. Okay, you're going to stare. No, don't look. So, okay.
Okay, so now I want you both to keep staring at Penn and Teller. Keep staring at Penn and Teller. And keep staring at Penn and Teller. And while you're staring at Penn and Teller, I'd like you to make a selection. Perfect, you've got one. Could you name the country we're going away on vacation?
Japan.
We are going away to Japan. Good choice.
Okay, Terry, we also need you to make a random choice of one of these 6 items, okay? Now, there's nothing more random or fair than the roll of a die. Okay. So if you would just pop that into the glass.
There we go. You know what it is? It's a 6. Try to figure out how I did that. All right, stop it.
Okay, perfect. So you've rolled the number 6, and if we look at our list from top to bottom, you'll see that we've got the soccer ball. So Japan and a soccer ball.
Now, we did mention we made our prediction, which is over there.
That's right. Now, our prediction is in this box. Keelan's cell phone. Now, it's important to remember that Terry and Winston had a completely random choice of country and a completely random choice of object.
We're going to go to Instagram. Please bear in mind that this video was uploaded a few months ago. It's date stamped back in time and it cannot be changed. Take a look at this.
Everybody, we're getting ready for our Penn and Teller Fool Us vacation. That's right, and we're going to Japan. I've got my t-shirt ready, Keelan's got his soccer ball ready, and all we need now is a little bit of magic.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to Japan with our soccer ball.
And just to be clear, you can all go on your phones here in the studio and at home and go to Instagram and you will find that video posted over 2 months ago. All you need to do is search for @Our Prediction. My name is Matt Daniel Baker.
And I am Keelan Laser, and we are the Digital Illusionists. Thank you.
Keelan Laser and Matt Daniel Baker. And don't miss Terry Fader's hit Vegas show now in its 10th year at the Mirage. Wow, that was very impressive.
Thank you very much.
Does it get intimidating working with all this technology?
Very much so.
We need a lot of chargers.
I guess so. And then when they come up with new versions of technology, do you have to switch out all of your tricks?
It's a complete nightmare. For every update that these devices have, it's a complete nightmare for us.
Oh, boy. So tell me about this trick.
So this trick was born basically from us living in airports. We've performed in over 60 countries in the last sort of 5 or 6 years. And we were looking at our Facebook and our Instagram page, and we realised that pretty much every post was us sitting in airports.
Magicians love telling everyone where they're going, where they're performing on social media, and in particular us, and we do the whole selfie thing everywhere we go. So we kind of thought, well, let's try and tie that in. Let's try and make it current and relevant to our lives, really.
All right, guys. Well, let's see if you're tech-baffled Penn and Teller.
All right. Okay.
Right.
Penn, Teller.
Well, Keelan, Matt, you got two guys of very different heights dressed alike. So automatically we're on your side.
Thank you.
We like that already. We also love the really nice use of digital technology, a really nice use of Instagram, really nice to point out how people lie about that and the first class joke and the whole shebang. And we saw the list of 6 things that you could take with you on vacation. One of the things that's not up there that you might have is some people like to go out dining, maybe have some seafood, like, maybe have some nice swordfish, although that's getting a little bit in danger. That's not really sustainable. So maybe red herring you might want to have in there as well. We think there was a free choice of the roll of the dice and a free choice of the country. Is that right?
That is correct.
Yeah, there was a free choice. And that means we down to one of the principles that nobody will ever believe us on. We will say outright how you did this, and no one will believe us anyway. There is no limit to the amount of work magicians will do to make a trick work. And we believe you did that and also exploited a little bit of the way social technology works and did a wonderful trick, but we do not think you fooled us.
What can I say? These guys are absolute geniuses.
So you didn't fool them.
Well, all I can say is it's a pleasure to be caught by you.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Keelan Laser and Matt Daniel Baker. Thank you, guys. Penn and Teller have a surprise for you when we come back. Spoiler alert, it's an amazing magic trick. We'll be back. We know Penn is good working with one silent partner. Let's see how he is with 2. Here with their friend Billy the Mime are Penn and Teller.
Magic and mime are the 2 bottom rungs of show business. And we're going to explore them right now with the help of our friend Billy the Mime. Okay, we're going to do some magic and some mime, a little bit of magic from Teller. Magicians have the same problems as everybody else. You tie your shoes in the morning, they come out like that, and you're walking around, and sometime during the day, they slip like that, and then you get that horribly disgusting knot right there. When you're a magician, you can make that go away like nothing. And now, Billy the Mime. I was pulling the rope off my arm there. Oh, he's tying a bow, and he's got it around his neck, bow tie, yeah. And, oh, yeah, same problem Teller had. Oh, he's thinking. That means thinking. Yeah, magic didn't work. And he's got it. Good. Billy the Mime. And now once again, Teller, he takes the center of the rope right there, takes himself a pair of scissors, cuts it right in half. They're going to make the rope go back into one piece, and Teller starts that with a classic method that maybe all of you can do of the knot. And that's where anybody would make it one piece of rope again. But Teller, of course, being a magician, can go a step further. He cuts off one end, and he cuts off the other end. And then he has one piece of rope, just like that. And now, Billy the Mime. Scissors. Got the scissors, got the two ends. Okay, he got it. He's got it. Didn't work. Two separate pieces. They're not together, Billy. They're okay, get another rope, I guess. Fine. Billy the Mime. Teller again with the same piece of rope, hunting knife this time. Now he takes the rope and he cuts it. Get an angle on it. There you go. Cuts it right there. Back in the sheath. And ties himself a little knot. Just like that. And now, Billy the Mime. Be careful. Careful with that imaginary knife. Ah, careful. You're not supposed to make... I didn't think mimes could scream. Yes. Billy the Mime.
Well, that's our show for tonight. For Penn, Teller, and Billy the Mime, good night from Las Vegas.